Right, okay, so the bot says I'm live. Bot says I'm live. We got a like and two videos. Oh my gosh. Hola, hola tío, ¿cómo andas? ¿Cómo están? How are you guys? Um, my ad said, es raro hablarles el español, la neta, la verdad. Es raro hablarles en inglés. Es raro hablarles en inglés cuando me dicen hello, how are you? Válgame. So for those of you who are watching the VOD, Felipe is my uncle from like a land far, far away. I will never say where because you know. Anyways, okay, so we're live. Everything looks aight. Hopefully the audio doesn't mess us up or anything like that. Looks like we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay, speak English. I understand. This is so embarrassing. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. This is to follow along. This is to follow along. My name is Hero, everybody, and just want to say thank you for stopping by. This is gonna be the last, and by the last I mean the last reaction in the friggin' the showcase series that we had. I think we started with the State of Play, then we followed into Sonic Central, followed by which one was it? Bethesda, Xbox and Bethesda, I believe. And then the Xenoblade Chronicles direct teaser trailer, and now we're gonna freaking watch Final Fantasy VII Remake the live stream. I have been wanting to finish it, but if you guys didn't notice in the community chat, in the community post, we actually had puppies. My dog Sky and Shy decided to get intimate one day, and 6 or 9 weeks later, or 9 months, I don't know what's the timeline for a dog, but 6 weeks, but a time later, they gave birth to 7 puppies, and the reason why I kind of stopped for a bit was because I had somebody had to take care of them. Sky's a jerk, and Shy's just there, just relaxing. But Sky's taking care of 7 puppies, and we're taking care of them as well. So I don't know, and I don't know what to name them. So names are still up for grabs, except because Shy is the third Pikachu in the family per se. The third Pikachu is actually going to be the fourth. Is this one of them is going to be called the fourth Pikachu? It's finally going to be a direct descendant because growing up, I had a German Shepherd. His name was Pikachu, and then I had a Siberian Husky. Not this one, but I had another Siberian Husky. That was black and white, really beautiful, and his name was Pikachu as well. Hence the name Pikachu the second. The third one, the third one, obviously, it's this one. His name's Pikachu the third, but because he looked like, but because but because he's pretty shy, we kind of gave him the nickname Shy because Pikachu, Pika Shy, Pika Shy. Either way, it's fine. And then after that, we are going to and after that, we're just gonna name his finally a direct descendant. Probably either just Pikachu or Pikachu 4, or actually this one's my personal favorite, P4. So yeah, P4 to like represent Pikachu 4. But anyways, all right. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday because uh I think I woke up like around 9 a.m. to the puppies yelling and crying. I was trying to see like what's going on, and turns out like the mom was like suffocating them just a little bit but unintentionally, so it was a little bit, tiresome to try and make room in their tiny little house. Like, okay, just move this here, just move it there, and yeah. And when we tried feeding the female dog, I think was Sky. Yeah, Sky. When we tried feeding Sky, she did not want to budge. She did not want to buy. She did not want to get into it. She did not want to eat food or anything like that. It was it was kind of nerve wracking because I mean she literally is going one day without eating or anything. So it was pretty sad. So it was pretty sad, but it was still challenging. Hopefully she ate. We did give her a shower though. My dad gave her a shower, so that's a relief. Now she looks and smells pretty. And but as for the puppies are still okay. All seven of them, thank God. I've been freaking making sure that not that each one, like eats food and all. There's one tiny one that's I think he's the youngest. I think he was the last one to pop out, I guess. And he's skinny looking, but he's not as big or fat like his other compadres or his sister like his other sisters or brothers. Actually, I went and decided to do a count. Like, you know what? I'm just curious how many females and how many males we got. And so far, I think it was either two females and one male, or it's the other way around, two males and one female. And if that is the case, who's gonna like what are gonna be their names? I still need to figure out the other four, but there's one of them in particular is a female, and I really like them because because they have the same black and white spots like Pikachu too. So it kind of gave me the feels. It's a girl, it's a female, but it gave me the feels. I was like, oh yeah, I got a little teary eyed. I got a little teary eyed from just looking at them. But anyways, okay, that was my recap of this morning. Literally waking up every 30 minutes to a crying or a screaming from the puppies, and every once in a while I would just watch over, see what's going on. Shy's just there, minding his own business. He's just there, like relaxing, just watching, basking in the sun, and then we have Sky, like literally trying to keep them alive, trying because the friggin' weather here down in here is blazing hot, especially for a Siberian Husky, like already born. So it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard, and it's really hot right now too to try and maintain them. So hopefully, They survive these first few weeks or first few months. I think this is the when did they give birth? Oh yeah, 3 days ago. They gave birth 3 days ago. So yeah, they gave birth 3 days ago, and hopefully by the second week they'll be up and at them. They'll be walking around. They'll probably have some issues trying to get adjusted to things, but yeah, and hopefully like around 2 months. I mean, we'll see what happens. We're not sure if we're gonna keep them or we're just gonna give them away or just sell them. One or the other. We're gonna get into it. Okay. So updates on today. Obviously, this is a really rare weekend. This is one of those really rare days that I stream. There's really not there. I didn't really have had that plan today, but because I didn't want to leave you guys out of the loop or anything like that. I was kind of a little bit. I was kind of a little bit I was kind of a little bit pressured, because my family is planning to go to Mexico, but only for a little bit, and I wanted to see if maybe I could tag along and see if I can make it. But because I'm on babysitting duty, sometimes my dad takes over. Uh, right now, actually, my mom and dad are taking over. My dad's like doing some stuff at the house, and my mom is just sitting there watching TV and also hearing the babies, the babies. But yeah. After that, after that. I mean, we'll see if we even have time to go to Mexico or not. We're gonna just relax for a bit, and I think my dad's gonna stick around to just make sure that the puppies are okay. But yeah, okay. Moving on. I wanted to say that we are finishing up again. We are finishing off with the Final Fantasy VII Anniversary Remake. Oh, good golly! Finally, like I wanted to finish this off earlier than usual, but we never really had time because of work, and on top of that, because the puppies decided to show up randomly. There's always something going on. It's not just work or puppies. There's always something going on. So yeah. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. I'm nervous. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what to take of this. I'm not sure if maybe this is the video or if this is not the video. Let me just make sure. Let me double make sure actually. Final Fantasy 7 15th anniversary or whatever its name is. 15th anniversary. 15th anniversary, June 16th. I'm not really sure which one it is actually. Anniversary celebration, closed captions available in English. Which one was it? This is just trying to see which one it was. This is the full presentation. Celebration full presentation, and this is the celebration live stream. Is this even the one, or that was the best ending, not gonna lie. The only thing people wanted it, and it froze halfway through the trailer. It froze halfway through the trailer? What? Did it even freeze? No way. No, it didn't freeze. Okay, we're good. Okay. So like I mentioned, we're gonna watch the one and only. We're gonna watch Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary celebration. Again, this is the last showcase reaction that I wanted to share with you guys, or just, watch with you guys. If you guys have already seen it, awesome. If you guys have not seen it, well, too bad. Now we're gonna watch it. And if you guys do enjoy the content, I appreciate it if you could hit the like button, hit the sub button if you haven't already, and most importantly, drop a comment saying that my content sucks, because it probably does. All right, let's get in on it. Let's go. Not yet, actually. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay, now I get it. It's the timer. This is a timer. This is the timer. So in like freaking in a freaking minute. Wow, I thought that the showcase was gonna take longer than that, but it's actually not. So that's pretty cool. That means we do have a little bit of extra time. Maybe we'll watch the something else. Is this one, the Xbox Games extended showcase live stream? Kind of curious about that one. I'm hoping that it's not like a restart of things. Hopefully. So be on the safe side. Just making sure that I'm not doing anything, that there's nothing here. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, the music. It's gonna be literally 3 minutes of this? Nah, let's just wait. What's this one? Oh yeah, it's Intergrade. Yeah, I remember. They did a DLC for Yuffie's story in Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intergrade. Wonder what happened. Xbox Extended Showcase starting in 0. Is it really? Oh gosh. Please say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Oh my gosh, the chat box is blowing up with F's. That's all, folks. And the F's everywhere. Oh dear gosh.
Fantasy 7 Cloud
Broke everything. Okay. Let's look at another one. Hopefully this one actually works. That's funny. That was funny. All right. Gameplay footage captured on various platforms and at various stages of development, subject to change. All right, Final Fantasy VII, all of it. We're getting a recap of the classics back in PlayStation 1. I think that's Crisis Core. Yeah, it's definitely Crisis Core. I can see that. Oh snap, an animated cartoon? I didn't know that they did that. Cool. Yeah, they expanded a lot on this universe. No, that's Crisis Core. Oh gosh. I'm so dumb. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of want to watch through it all one more time. I'm a little bit tired from the morning. Been feeding the puppies and taking care of them, making sure that none of them, you know, die or anything like that. All right, so that's Final Fantasy VII. And this is Advent Children, right? Okay, now I'm seeing the letters now. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Before Crisis, Final Fantasy VII. Okay. So that's Crisis Core then, okay? And obviously that's Dirge of Cerberus. I never understood that. But then again, I never played it. I think that's the only real-time game from the original Final Fantasy VII collection. I can't believe that it's been 25 years. Like, for reals. I really can't believe they did that. Let's blow this mother beeper up. Nope. Chinese subtitles, never mind. Sorry.
Cloud, let us defy destiny together.
I'm gonna drop plate number 7.
Yuffie?
What?
What the?
Oh no, I remember that freaking story. Oh, let's go. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I'm not your sister.
Oh my gosh, that boss battle was annoying.
Let the hunt begin.
Oh.
Surrender to the darkness. Embrace it.
This is just wrong.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate. Okay. Oh god. Available on Steam. Wait, for reals? Are they doing this? It's already out then. Okay. I don't know your name. I don't know. Hold on, my dude. Is it possible to auto-translate this? If not, I'm going to lose it. There we go.
25th Anniversary Celebration の案内役を務めます北瀬義則です。この放送では FF7 に関連した様々な情報を
Is there a video where it's English dubbed? This is why I prefer anime English dubbed, okay? I am sorry. Leave me alone. This is from GameSpot. Freaking GameSpot. There's gotta be the Final Fantasy VII one. There it is. It's this one. Hopefully it's not like with Japanese dubbed or without Japanese or without English subtitles. I'm dumb. All right, we can skip this. Oh man, I can't believe that they're doing a PC thing. Whatever happened to exclusivity at this point?
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー7 25周年放送ファイナルファンタジー7 25th Anniversary Celebration の案内役を務めます北瀬義則です。
Nice to meet you.
この放送では FF7 に関連した
Let me lower the volume on this. I don't want to get copyright striked again. Oh gosh.
短い時間ではありますが
We're only together for a short time today, but there is quite a bit of new information that I'd like to share with you all, so I hope you can stay until the end. Okay.
最初にご覧いただいたのは
The Steam release of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Cool. But again, I'm not a big fan of the exclusivities, exclusive games turning into non-exclusives. I feel like that's already taking too much of the magic, you know. I feel like there's better. And on top of that, they're gonna mod everything. They're gonna mess up so many mods in this game. It's already on Epic Games as well, so I know that they're gonna modify it. They're gonna tamper with my girl Tifa. They're gonna tamper with my dude Barrett. They're gonna tamper with everybody, and I just don't like that. I don't like that. I'm sorry. It's bad. It's like telling somebody to put mayonnaise on a peanut butter sandwich when it doesn't really add up there. Just let the peanut butter sandwich by itself. Don't add mayo. I'm not a big fan of that. Moving on, let's take a look at some details of the 25th anniversary celebrations. Okay. I know that there's a sequel. I know that there's a freaking sequel. So yeah. Merchandise and music. Available for pre-order is a digital clock of the Buster Sword. Nice. Oh, and you can change its color. Nice. Play arts. Play arts. Nice. Static arts. Wait, are these like, what do they mean? Like, play arts and static arts? I don't get that. Ooh, I like the ring. I really like the ring. Is that a tiara? No way. No freaking way. Planned for release on 11th August 2022. I mean, I would have enjoyed it if they at least had a shirt that said Final Fantasy VII Remake, you know? I wanted to do that. Or I think they did, but I don't really think they had it. The same cover art that they have for Kingdom Hearts is just beautiful. We prepare many ways to celebrate and enjoy the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII together with fans. So there's lots to look forward to. Thank you. Now let's take a look at some of the news from the mobile games of Final Fantasy VII. Okay. Alright. I remember the first soldier. That was the Battle Royale one, right? There we go. The first soldier. It's probably getting a new edition. New DLC, I knew it. Season 3. Sheesh! Oh, gosh. New style machinist. Oh my gosh, and there's bosses? Okay, now I'm interested. I want to play it. Like, I know there's not that much additions, but this does look like it's something I would enjoy. Especially with the Battle Royales on this. That's Scorpion Bot. Jeez Louise. Nice. Final Fantasy VII, the first soldier. Free with in-app purchase. Oh, wow. So it's free. Okay, okay. Season 3 underway. Details on North American tournament. There's a tournament? Why does nobody tell me this? Why? Another possibility for a remake? Oh gosh, no. No way. What are you doing? Wait, that's... Is this remastered? Oh gosh, it's remastered. It's the turn base, but it's remastered. Oh dear gosh. It's the remake but remastered with turn base. Oh my. Now that is something new. That's a pretty good outfit for Tifa. I mean that with the most respect ever. Same thing for Aerith. Aerith, there we go. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Soldier First Class Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wei. The storyline is different. Okay, so it's going down the story as to how Sephiroth became the way they are. It's going down as to how he became who he is. The one-winged angel, or whatever his name is. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Closed beta test in 2022 for iOS and Android? We just saw some news about Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier that is out now, as well as the latest footage from Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Jeez! Let's take a look at something else. I think it's something that will delight Final Fantasy VII fans everywhere. It's the sequel. It has to be the sequel. Of course, I'm incredibly excited about this one too. I think it's a sequel. I think it's the one that's been popping up everywhere. I think it was called Rebirth. No.
The price of freedom is steep.
That's Zack. His legacy gave life to Final Fantasy VII.
Zack speaking.
Making progress, Zack?
And Geo. I can cut loose, right?
Within reason.
It's showtime.
That's not the sequel, is it? They're still in Midgard.
Genesis. A month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai.
Oh, Wutai, not Wu-Wei. Sorry.
I've seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
Oh, snap. This has similar elements to like the Dynasty Warriors, but you know, with more
Project G.
more Square Enix-y.
As Genesis.
Project G.
Project Genesis.
Sephiroth.
Zack the puppy.
Oh, Seb.
What do you know?
I don't know much of the storyline, but I am interested and curious about it. That's a smart defense move. Oh wait, wasn't that the first? Isn't that the first beast that you can summon in Remake? And I know that's the last one that you can summon in Remake too.
Heaven?
Not quite.
Oh, Aerith! I know that they have a. I know that the fans ship them and that they made it official.
Is it?
No. To become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
That's messed up.
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As soldier! Come and get it!
Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. So it's a. Is it a remaster or is it a remake? This looks it. I'm sorry, it's probably a reunion. Our next video will be the last one for today. This one it is. This one's it. This one's it! Come on! This is it!
That's set in stone. The past is forever.
This one's it! Let's get it! Come on!
Unwritten can be changed.
Let's go!
So focus on the future.
Let's go! Come on! Oh my gosh!
He wants to finish.
Oh my goodness!
He wants to reclaim his birthright.
Open world!
All over the planet with Genova at his side.
What is Sephiroth's endgame?
I saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
What's going on, Tifa? Or is that Aerith?
You were here with me.
What is fact and what is fiction?
Where are you? What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
Let's go! Let's go! Rebirth! Oh my gosh, and the fact that we have to wait till next year. I knew it.
ファイ
Finally.
ナルファンタジー7リメイクプロジェクトの第2作目にあたる
Second title in the Final Fantasy VII Remake project.
現在チーム一丸となって鋭意制作中です。そしてリメイクプロジェクトの発表時から複数作にわたって展開することをお伝えしておりましたが、ファイナルファンタジー7
Will be a 3-part
ファ
series
ンタジー7リバース、そしてその先のもう一作の
and one final
3
title.
完結することをお知らせいたします。
What will it be called, actually?
まずはファイナルファンタジー
So look forward to the upcoming Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I hope.
本プロジェクトの完結までお付き合いいただければと思います。
Oh my gosh, dude.
25周年もそれ以降
The whole team have strived to bring joy and entertainment to all our fans out there, and we will continue to do so going into the future. Let's go!
お付き合いいただきましてありがとうございました。
Good golly, my gosh. That's how you ended. A lot of people have been wanting the sequel. Nobody. Oh my gosh. Everybody wanted the sequel to Remake. And now it's called Rebirth. I'm happy. I'm really happy with this. Really astonished. Can I just appreciate the patience that I had with this? First off, let's just recap. They're doing Remake and they are completely doing it differently. They are doing this on PC. Again, I'm not a big fan of exclusives turning into non-exclusives. I would prefer that they instead do something more like, okay, if you're gonna do this, then at least do it for a different game, But I don't know, like, I just don't like the idea of a bunch of gamers who are really big fans of the game and they decide to mod the crap out of it, and maybe they want to see Cloud in a really limited in like shiny armor, or maybe Tifa with a golden outfit. I don't know. I mean, but then there's the fans that are very critiquish. Not necessarily critiquish. That I don't want to say the word critiquish. What's the word? Then there's gonna be fans that are gonna be very creative. Let's assume that. I'm not a fan of the Steam release. I really don't. If they do intend to do that, then they should at least make sure that the Steam copy is encrypted. I'm not a fan of people modding the game, because they're gonna use it for their own personal gain. Or if they want to modify it so they can get gold armor or stuff like that, that's awesome. They can do whatever the heck they want. That's their choice. Big whoop. But if they want to modify it for their own stuff like that, like I'm just gonna say it, they might do something like Leia and the gold bikini thing that she had in Return of the Jedi. They probably might do something like that, and I just don't want that. I don't condone that. I'm not a fan of it. I just don't really like how some of the fans like to exploit that kind of behavior onto the game. And if the developers really did care, and I'm sorry to saying this, if the developers really did care about their game and make sure that the fan service wasn't too much fan service, then maybe they could at least encrypt everything up to the model itself. Encrypt the game as much as you can, and yeah, I mean, pretty much that's it. Leave the modification to Minecraft at least. I mean, I've seen some mods over there. They're pretty cool. But anyways, that's my personal intake on the Steam release. But Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion was a new surprise for me. I really liked how it was more of our own. It was more freedom based. I'm not sure if maybe the original Crisis Core was turn based or not, but I really liked how it looked. It had from the perspective of the view, they had their own they had their like Dynasty Warriors point of view, but there really wasn't like an abundance of enemies like the ones that you see in Dynasty Warriors. It's a little bit more balanced than that, and you have more freedom there. Plus, you get to explore more without having to deal with the enemies without dealing with enemies around there. And I think there was another game called I think there was another game. It was another mobile game that was explaining, how that one was turn-based for sure. There was another one there was another mobile game there. I completely forgot the name. I guess because it's turn-based, I completely forgot about the name. But yeah. Anyways, and lastly, the Rebirth. We saw some gameplay footage. We saw some gameplay footage. We saw what could happen or what couldn't happen. I didn't play the original up to the point where I played, the parts where, Aerith, well, I'm just gonna say it, Aerith dies. I spoil it for myself. But I really hope that they at least address that in this one, or they'll probably address it in a different game. But yeah, really looking forward to the Rebirth. Really looking forward to the third title. When did the most recent title? When did Final Fantasy Remake arrive? When did it come out? It came out on 2020, and this is 2022. So theoretically speaking, it will come out. This game is set for a release on the winter, so chances are we are probably gonna wait until 2026. Oh gosh, we're probably gonna wait until 2026 to get to see what the next title is, and on top of that, to see if whether there's a difference in the change of the history in the game. But anyways, really liked it. Really looking forward to it, and yeah. Now we're gonna see the showcase extended from Xbox. I'm kind of curious to see what they did here, because I don't want to like just be left out. I want to see what other games they came up with. So yeah. let's see what they are. Let's see what they are. They're all mature, apparently. They're all freaking 18 plus.
Hey,
I am scared.
A small snippet of Squanch Games, and we
Squanch
are
Games?
here to tell you how excited we are to be a part of the Microsoft Games Show Extended.
Game Showcase Extended.
Game Showcase Extended. What's the need
This is
for
like
you
me,
to
but on a
use
senior
that
project.
extra word?
It's like
Is there one that's not extended? And that's why?
we're getting nods. There is a nod.
Yeah, there's one called
And that
Xbox
one's just
Games
called without
plus
the extended.
Bethesda,
So that's
and
just,
this
There's
one's
a normal
extended.
one. I know what this is. Well,
Now
we're happy
you're basically the second slot. There you go. But I like you guys' attitude towards it. Really nice. New games? First person? NASCAR or Forza, I think. Games Showcase Extended. They made this trailer really epic. Flight Simulator, of course. Hot Wheels. Diablo 4. Valorant, Requiem. Minecraft Legends is actually a really interesting one. The next 12 months of Xbox. Okay, so the games that we just saw, those are from here on till the next year. But the other one, this one, is for the ones coming up next year. I want the trailer though. This is getting a little bit too it's getting a little too much. The copyrights! Leave it alone! Good golly, come on! Jeez Louise. Oh yeah, Overwatch 2. Nice. I'm actually curious as to why they decided to do Overwatch 2. Starfield, Redfall, just a few others. No shame. Then with Xbox Game Pass, you have all the Riot games, but with full unlocked content.
And we have the honor of diving deeper into some of the most exciting and talked about announcements, as well as gameplay from the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase just 2 days ago. For the first time ever, the entire showcase was focused on games you can play over the next 12 months.
That's right, Aaron. You saw world premiere gameplay from Redfall and Starfield, and today we've got Bethesda's own Pete Hines right here to tell us more. You'll hear from the renowned developers behind the brand new Xbox franchise, Our History Untold. Dive into Naraka Bladepoint with our partners at NetEase Games, and so much more.
But first, we begin with a special look at how our fans got to celebrate the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase with a message from our very own Phil Spencer.
As she said sponsor, I would have been like, why would Xbox have sponsors? I mean, they do have sponsors, but, you know.
I love coming to events like this. You can just feel the energy, people loving to come together as a community.
I love the Xbox jersey.
Xbox fans. Just a really special time for everybody, myself included. Gaming has this unique ability to bring people together, whether it's saving the world from the aliens or...
Yay! Rick and Morty is actually... It's a Rick and Morty game, but it's based off the producers of Rick and Morty.
What did you like in the show? Those conversations with people that are here about areas that they like and areas they wish we would do more, I think that's something that drives us. You saw it in the show today. People said, we want to see more gameplay, and so we said, okay, great, you're going to see a ton of gameplay.
Yeah,
nice.
I think this is our biggest lineup ever in terms of just diversity of different kinds of games from different kinds of teams.
That one that resembles Sekiro is really interesting to see. I'm curious to see what it is. Oh yeah, the Persona games were nice too. I'm actually debating. Oh gosh, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is one game that I'm interested in playing. But I feel like I'm way too ahead to like I need to catch up. I feel like I need to catch up on that. Oh yeah, you can design your own Xbox controller. Nice. Console launch exclusives. All right, let's go. Elden Ring? Coffee Stain? That almost got me. I thought that was the name of the title. I thought that was the title of the game, Coffee Stain. It's like a Viking thing. It's like in Norse mythology. Oh, it's Valheim. I think it's Valheim. Yeah, it's Valheim. I'm a genius. I knew it was Valheim the minute I saw that pickaxe. The minute I saw that hatchet kick in. I'm like, that's Valheim. So Xbox is going to be releasing Valheim. Let's go. PC Game Pass this fall. Xbox and Xbox Game Pass early spring 2023. Yeah, I knew that it was going to be Valheim. Play with Game Pass. So games I can play with Game Pass then? Or is there just telling me?
Opened the showcase with a dramatic gameplay demo for Redfall and closed it with Todd Howard showing us how deep the rabbit hole goes on Starfield. And we also got a sneak peek at upcoming expansions for Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76. Here to break it all down for us is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Pete Hines from Bethesda. Pete, how are you?
I'm great. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. So about a month ago, you all announced some delays for both Redfall and Starfield. So I wanted to give you a chance to tell us a little bit about the decision-making process for that. Absolutely. Look, with all the time that goes into a game, it would be foolish to rush it out the door before it's ready. I think we have continued to sort of examine how we think about games and making sure that they are going to meet our players' expectations. Obviously, the last 2 years have really challenged us from a development standpoint. How we work now largely remotely, while a lot of our folks are not back in the office. And
It's true. A lot of developers had to switch to work from home.
Like release dates, and when do we give those out, and how do we make sure we give one out that
I remember my job. Right now, they did that 2 years ago. The pandemic hit pretty hard here, and before everything decided to go into lockdown or quarantine, we were the first responders to, not necessarily first responders, but we were the first people to literally pack up everything that we needed, laptops, even a desk or a few monitors. I took one monitor, and since then I was working from home. I work from home because it's more, but now I willingly want to work from home because it's more. I feel like it's more flexible for me. Obviously, like I mentioned, I had the puppies. Like my dog had puppies, and these past few days, Thursday and Friday. Thursday, the day they were born, I was back and forth, taking care of the puppies and also with work. So I'm glad. So I'm kind of glad that I am still flexible on that route. So, yeah.
And honestly, one that.
And if there's an emergency too, then I can say that as well.
That we're honored to interact with and be a part of every day.
I love that, Pete. Before you make me cry, we're going to move on to Starfield, all right?
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about it. Starfield ended the show. I got to say, watching the trailer, breathtaking. It's one of those things from the different locations and just seeing.
Yeah, I'm seeing this, and it literally looks and feels like it's a different version of No Man's Sky, but there's less cartoony. But there's less cartoony in design. Starfield, on the other hand, is more realistic, technically, more so to speak.
And for every single one, you cannot pin.
Well, as both No Man's Sky and Starfield are actually more recursive programming. Basically, recursion is you can call the method over and over again, but as long as you have a base case to stop that said method. This one, on the other hand, was different.
Because that's what this game is about. It's not us.
This one was practically the same thing, but more controlled.
Creating this huge sandbox with over 1,000 planets, so you can
you can create your own battle station, your own space station, and you can explore and everything. I like that.
For me, do I want story? Do I want to join factions? Do I want to build outposts and gather resources to build more cool stuff? The team really puts all of those tools in the player's hands and step back and says, now it's time for you to tell the story of Starfield, which is your story, which is going to be different than mine, which is going to be.
That's true. All we did was just all they have to do is just give you the game and basically just play it.
Of everything, Todd said that this is what an epic RPG is. What does Bethesda define an epic RPG as?
I think, again, it's sort of leaning into, look, there's a lot of folks who take a lot of different approaches on what does an open world mean. And Bethesda Game Studios always pushes themselves to the most freedom and least limitations, right? Where the items in the world are all real things. You walk into a store and there's a bunch of weapons or whatever. Like, that's not just art on a countertop. Like, you could pick those up. You could steal them and run out of it. You can create chaos. Like, we don't want to put too many limits on what the player is or isn't allowed to do.
That's true. I mean, Minecraft does the same thing.
And then they try it. And then they get to see, like, oh my lord, chaos ensued and it was insanity. Everybody was shooting at me. And like, that's, I think, the beauty of Bethesda Game Studios and the number of ways that they push for you to explore that, right? It's not just one, it's you could spend thousands of hours doing nothing but shipbuilding and like focus that as all you're about, and that's okay.
I'm actually curious on the comments to see if they have a specific timeline.
Finding all of the good, and that's okay. Or you could just play the main story and be like,
not a single thing about Halo again. Great. The comments.
So that I kind of get to see stuff, and I might stop here and there. Oh, there's a cool side quest that I got, but I want something that sort of leads me through because I'm a little, it can be a little daunting to say you can go do whatever I want. Like, ooh, I don't know what I should do. So some folks want a little bit of a guided path or to understand where the fun is, and no approach is wrong. Like, for me, that's epic because it says we aren't putting any limits on what you can or can't do.
we're going to set you loose and just sit back and watch the beauty that you
Wait,
create
the
with your own
games
stories
the
and the way
games
that
showcase was on
solve
Sunday?
problems or choose to spend your time in this world we've created.
I love that. And what you said about, those moments that maybe you experience that I don't, like, those are some of the best moments if I think back to playing RPGs.
Games are where we escape, not really not to be
Where'd you
reminded by
see it?
it.
And having them go out and find it.
I don't like
So I
real
think that's
politics
gonna be
being
one of
included in
those
game
things.
We talk
activities.
about that
Okay.
a lot, that sort of water cooler moment.
Exactly.
Like you come in the next day and you talk to everybody about what.
So this isn't really it's not really a like showcase of the games. Like they already released the games and they're just showing, the extension, like the interviews of what they've done. They really want. It's pretty ironic how at the beginning, the director Bill Spencer was saying like he enjoys hearing people saying like, is there something you want to hear, you want to see in the movie or in the game? Sorry, and he says we want more gameplay. It's like, sure, we'll do that. And now in this video, they're doing the exact opposite. They're showing a lot of interviews and not necessarily enough gameplay. It's basically repeated gameplay from the last one. Oh my gosh, I'm sad. I'm looking at the timeline to see like how, like what were these games, if there even is new ones. Is this Stargirl 2?
And it was through that I got to know the team making Stalker 2 really well. And I actually got to intro that game last year in the
Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl.
It's just incredible.
Are we getting a gameplay? I would like to see some gameplay.
Last year, and I was looking at the story that they were telling, and they were talking about the beauty of the land and their dedication to their culture.
No, it's not really Starkill, but I really like the motion capture and mocap thing that they have. This is literally the exact same procedure. This is technically the exact same procedure that we do for if we want to CGI a character that we are starring as. Like Thanos and freaking Josh Brolin. They CGI'd that a lot. Let's see. Is the jacket okay. Okay, it really doesn't look like there was much. Apologies for the mess. I vacuumed. I actually vacuumed this place, and there's less dust, but I feel like I need to vacuum one more time because, responsibilities. And I vacuumed, and I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. I'm gonna get rid of it all. And yeah, no more boxes for a good while. I was thinking of building a fort, but there really isn't much. So it is what it is. But that's sad. There really wasn't much of the Xbox games showcase. I am excited for the 9th Direct, apparently. The 29th, I think. A lot of people are saying that the Nintendo Direct is going to be premiering on the 29th. So let's see what happens. Nintendo really does know how to surprise somebody, so it's let's just see what happens. All right, I'm going to take off, and I will see you guys when I see you guys. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself. Sorry that it's almost gonna be sorry that it's barely even hitting that hour, but I appreciate all of y'all for being here. I really do, and I hope you are having a happy time. All right, bye.